And it was a whole thing. You know, I used to live with my mom and then my dad. I used to go back and forth, but I was living with my dad. He's like, "We're gonna go camping, just father and son." And I'm like, "Yay!" I had no idea what I was talking about.
That's an old Yeller moment coming up.
Yeah,
Leave in the woods.
we did real camping where it was like the plastic tarp over like a rope, and he only brought like the real shitty, well, what I call shitty, like you had to heat it on a cup of water, and it was like gruel almost. And if we didn't catch any, which we ended up catching rainbow trout, which is delicious, right? But at the time, I was like, ew. I don't want to eat that. Like, I just wanted to put it back. He's like, well, if you don't eat, you're not going to eat if you don't do it. So all these little things, right? And we're eating, and then I'm like getting ready. We're getting ready for bed, so to speak. And I'm like, and it starts raining. I'm like, so where are we gonna go? Because I was thinking we were just hanging out under the plastic trash bag thing. And he
Cool
goes,
fort, Dad. Where were you going to sleep?
yeah, yeah. So where are we sleeping? He goes, no, right here. And I remember I was in a sleeping bag, and I had my own little thing. He had his own, and I was like, hey, and I'm doing the kids at night. Hey, Dad, it's wet and I don't like it. He goes, tough. I'm sleeping. Like that was one of those. Not in an asshole way, but I just had to make it through. And I remember thinking, this is shitty. I never want to go camping again. And it was like 3 days. It was like 2 nights of this.
Wow.
So oh yeah, no, it wasn't like a, hey, I'm just gonna rough. And we were in the woods, so like all these things. And I was thinking about today. I was like, I wish I could have understood what I had back then. You know what I mean? Like I wish I could have enjoyed that moment better than I did. I was a brat, and I didn't know I didn't know what was doing. I didn't know what was happening. And it's like I remember him trying so hard to. And again, we're all men. You try to articulate what you're doing, and you might not have the words. And I'm just like, damn, what a missed opportunity. But I appreciate the effort.
You know, dude, I'm glad you said that, and you're right, man. That's tough because we don't realize the lesson until it's gone. And even as parents, I tell my kids, I said, look, I want you to hear my heart because, I mean, you guys know my story. I wasn't exactly the greatest dad. I was tough. I was there. I was present. I did the things dads are supposed to do, but I could have done a much better job. It just being the hugging dad and not the stern, let's do this better next time, dad. And so when I have conversations with kids now, I say, hey, don't listen to my words so much. I want you to hear my heart. Know where I'm coming from in this. And I'm trying to do better, but now I'm parenting grown-ups. My daughter's 21. My son just turned, well, he's 18. He'll be just turning 19 in 2 weeks. Parenting kids is different, but I tell them, say, hey, this is your first time being a kid, your first time into adulthood. This is my first time as a dad for kids and now as a dad for adults.
Yeah.
We're all doing this live. Let's give each other a little bit of grace.